The Beige Connection Podcast. The Beige Connection Podcast. What's up, everybody? How you doing? How's your day? Cool.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah, it's hot as hell out there today. Luckily, we good. We got the first episode done. No power outages. So at least if this one's a bust, it was an experience.
Still good to go.
Still good to go on all fronts. I was looking at this UFO shit, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it.
What you think about the UFOs?
Nah, I know. I saw something on TMZ before about Pentagon proof or some shit, but I think it had said Fox in it, and I'm not a big Fox program guy. I'm not gonna figure it out. But I have been hearing about UFOs, but is it us? See, that's the funny thing. I don't know. We're always being lied to. So this is why Americans don't care, because even if it was fucking real, there's nothing we're gonna get out of it. What do we get out of it?
Yeah.
There's always levels to it. So the government, once the aliens come here, that's the government's. They have to deal with that, and then it has to become like District 9. I don't think they'll stay. Can you imagine District 9, like that type of situation? Aliens landing on Earth, and then, well, did they land in? They didn't land. They landed in America. Actually, they landed in L.A.
No,
I think. So they were. Yeah, that's why they. That's where they got the whole like gang shit and crime stuff that they tried to portray in there, feeding them cat food and shit. But that would be a funny experience. Fucking big ass rocket falls out of the sky. Actually, we took most of it. See, that's what I'm trying to say. All these UFOs, like supposedly all these ones that we have in lockup, and all these scientists that we have working on this stuff since the 50s or 60s, we haven't been able to figure it out. You don't know if you're not sure if that's us out there.
Man,
I'm not saying there's no life outside of Earth. I'm just saying that can't be us.
I think it. We'd be crazy to think that we're the only ones.
We definitely not the only ones, but I can't imagine that they'd come. They come in here. I'm sure if they don't want to fucking be seen, they're not gonna be seen.
They don't want to be caught.
And I'm sure plenty of times. Yeah, but how are we not? See, even if they caught one, they're not gonna show it to us. Because if they supposedly have all these locked up ones, why are they gonna show it to us now if they catch one now? They're gonna take it, try to figure out what they can from it. They don't want China to have it. They don't want Russia. As soon as they find out we have some shit like that, they're gonna. It might be like, I don't want to say full war, scale war, but just to get that technology.
Yeah.
That's the danger in it. But it could be China. It could be maybe. What if they, just like we found some ships? What if they found some ships, and now they out there fucking around?
True.
This ain't conspiracy hour, but I guess as UFOs start to come more. Damn. You missed it. We can't say what it was, but that you missed it.
It wasn't the one that I was
like
talking
Jenny
about,
from
right?
the Nah. It might have been.
No.
It might have been. It might have been Jenny from the block. I don't know. But yeah. But UFOs. It's in the news. It's all over the place right now. So I can't imagine that. I'd like to find something out in this lifetime. If it's UFOs, if it's us or China, I don't give a fuck. Great, you figured it out. But you killed the aliens, or if you killed, well, if they were already dead, whatever. But if you found that technology and you made it your own, I'm not that interested. Because you're gonna use it for war. You're not gonna use it for anything good. You're gonna use that shit to hurt people. I think that's what the U.S. is gonna do.
True. He who gets that technology, pretty much, it's gonna be the superpower.
But you can destroy anything if they can already come down here, move. I don't even know how fast, but they can move so fast that we can't even keep contact or keep view of them with these military technology cameras or whatever they use. We can't even keep control of it like that. So it's a dangerous technology. It's a very dangerous technology, especially if it's not even. If it's China or I don't want to say Russia. I don't know if Russia's capable. China's definitely capable. Russia, I don't know. They still kind of.
technology.
I feel like they can make war shit, but I don't think they could find a fucking UFO. And that's China's thing. China's good at that stuff. China's good at what do they do when they rip people off?
Bootlegging. They're gonna
Bootlegging technology. I forget what that's it. But there's a certain word that you use. I can't remember what the word is right now. But it's a certain word that they use that they do. Like they like to steal a lot of technology. Like they'll steal plans and shit, do it, and then make it better with whatever ideas they come up with. And I think no matter who it hurts, because they got a billion people to test on. So they be doing their thing, but I hope it's UFOs. I hope it's not China. I hope it's not us. I heard somebody saying something about since the UFOs were following like U.S. ships and it's all U.S. stuff, like the government, they feel like we got control of the technology, we figured it out, and that's why we're doing this. Because what is more America than finding out a technology and then making like 20,000 different types of it, like what it is, but it's so many fucking different designs. Because there's gotta be some cool design. We always have to have a cool design.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's out of this world. See, even you don't care about UFOs. Nobody gives a fuck.
Nah,
you guys want to see it, but what do you gotta be best friends with them?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm prepared. I don't think anyone's prepared. I don't even think people who met the motherfuckers already are prepared.
Get yourself an alien with fucking 8 titties.
I mean, smack a couple of no.
Strip drink's gonna change.
You have to have some extra money for some 8 titties. You have to spend like $2,000 a dance with that 8 titties. Oh my gosh! I can't imagine the porn that's gonna come out of that shit. I don't want to imagine.
Retardedness.
I don't want to imagine.
No, like in all honesty, like what do you think they're gonna do if they successfully extract the technology from an alien? Like,
what I keep hearing the stories that they're gonna try to pretend like there's an overtake and it's gonna trick China, it's gonna trick Russia. It's a conspiracy, but that's what I keep hearing. If we take over the technology, we'll use it towards our ships. Like we'll use it secret like shit. Like once the stuff fails, then it's like, all right, operations, whatever, UFO, and then that's when the aliens come, and then China's like, wait a minute, so there's a war happening, a World War III, and a UFO attack, and something about they're gonna use projectors or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I guess a UFO strike missile.
You know what the HARP is?
No.
You ever heard of that?
No.
They generate. They fabricate weather.
They fabricate.
They could fabricate weather. Like they could generate a storm.
What is HARP? Oh, it's 2 H's. 2 A's. It is a causing weather on steroids. Air Force bombshell admits they can control weather. Is that conspiracy? I'm not picking my nose. It's just itchy, guys. Sorry.
It's picking his nose.
I said that on the last episode. Nah, I just shaved again. I cleaned my shit up, and this spot right here is always itchy. I don't know. While HARP and weather control, I'm about to read some conspiracy. That's the next. That's the first thing in the line. While HARP and weather control has been called a conspiracy theory by the mainstream media and government officials during a Senate hearing on Wednesday. I'm about to go full conspiracy theory.
That happened this Wednesday for real?
Nah, this is on a website. It's called Geoengineering Watch. But that's the first line. While HARP and weather control has been called a conspiracy theory by the mainstream media and government officials during a Senate hearing on Wednesday. That sounds like it's about to get into some conspiracy shit. David Walker, Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Science, Technology, and Engineering, dropped the bombshell in answer to a question asked by Lisa Murkowski in relation to dismantling of the 300 million high-frequency active areola. That's not what that word is. Aerial? Oh, aerial. See, that's not one of those words.
Out them damn titties.
That's not what. Eight titty. Come on, man. I can't. Nah, that's aerial. I've never. It's not one of those words you see a lot. Aerial research program in Gokana this summer. Walker said this is not an area that we have any need for in the future, and it would not be good use of the Air Force research funds to keep HARP going. We're moving. Wait, what? So we're not doing it anymore. So we had the technology.
They claim they're not doing it. I don't know. I don't think. I think they are.
Okay. Step 1. reflective aerosols. So they're gonna let reflective aerosols out into the air. There's a little plane, little diagram, right here. Little diagram. And then second one, cloud seeding. I guess so. Create clouds or
Man, I'm gonna send you some
Man-made
stuff
clouds?
on the on it.
don't send no conspiracy theory shit though. It's gotta be real shit. You can't send me down this hole, bro. And then step 3, space mirrors. This sounds like a lot of fucking work. 4, forestation. So we got forestation or deforestation. This is solar panels. What is that step? Wait a minute. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Solar radiation management is reflective aerosols, cloud seeding, and then space mirrors. And then carbon dioxide removal is ocean iron fertilization.
Mhm.
Step 2, CO2. That looks like a D. CO2 capture from the fossil fuels plus storage. CO2 capture from air plus storage. And 4 is forestation. So I guess stealing the fuck. This is all science, guys. I don't understand it, but
Now paging Bill Nye the science.
yeah, we need to get Bill Nye on this so he can tell everybody to stop fucking destroying the earth. You saw that video, right? He sets the globe on fire and shit. Starts cursing. Starts getting a little gangsta Bill. If you want to find that out, solar radiation management and carbon dioxide removal, you conspiracy theory nuts. Go ahead, go crazy, do your thing. Yeah, I'll check it out, but it's gotta be some real article titles, like the people who send it. Britney Spears. I really don't want to talk about Britney Spears. There's nothing to talk about. That's just like the Jordan thing. Like the only way I know about her is from like her going crazy. Like I don't from those days, like as a kid, because I grew up on that shit just like happening.
Think she's gonna change?
She seems like she's
older.
losing her fucking mind online. Like she seems like somebody who got fucked up from all this. Like something happened to her.
She's traumatized, yeah.
She is, and I'm sad for her. I feel bad for her. So I kind of get that her dad. I don't know what her dad was trying. I didn't read into it. I'm not gonna watch the documentary. I can't do all these documentaries nowadays. Surviving this person, save that person, save this person. Don't stop touching this. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I don't want to follow any of that shit. I can't even keep up on Peaky Blinders, my nigga. You want me to keep up on what the latest celebrities are doing? That's when I stopped paying attention. A couple of years ago, when all this shit just started to unfold, and I was just like, you start to like have you start to love The Rock, and the next thing you know, this motherfucker did something that you're just like, fuck, The Rock. The Rock did that shit. Damn. So now you gotta wash out anything you ever
Next
seen.
minute he's fucking apologizing in Chinese. But, oh my bad.
Yo, that shit's crazy. I was reading an article about that again the other day about how China's now all these articles are popping up about that shit because John Cena want to go and talk Mandarin and all that shit. Fucking bullshit move. That was a bullshit move. That's China. China and the UFOs. They got UFOs and John Cena, which is not a big thing, but he was just in Fast 9, which was one of the biggest movies to open since 2019. So go fuck yourself, I guess, America, because China's taking over. You better get your tinfoil hats on. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the Britney Spears thing. It's not really my thing. She'll get her shit together, I guess. I don't know. It's nothing you can do in that situation. Hopefully. Praise up to her, I hope she gets it together. Football's gay. Football is gay. I think that's the tagline now. I think you said you didn't see this yet, right?
What's the plans for the summer?
Well, I'm going back to work next month, so that's that. Try to make sure I can pay my bill, my rent. Maybe start an OnlyFans, to make sure I could get a little extra cash going and shit.
Yo, OnlyFans is doing away with the adult, with nudity.
Bullshit.
They want to stray away from it. Yeah,
you're fucking lying.
Nah, look, hit that shit on the thing. OnlyFans wants to do away with nudity.
You're lying.
They want to stray more of like commercials to draw in advertisements and shit.
You're lying.
Nah, look it up. Dead ass. You know how many girls are gonna have to go back to work? Like, dead ass. Trying to go back to 9 to 5.
Nah,
Look it up. Deadass.
I'm trying, but I don't see nothing.
Shit, just type in OnlyFans doing away. Watch this shit.
Oh, well, it says on this one that they're deleting accounts, but what if OnlyFans is sex worker? God, I feel there's too much money in it. Why? Why would they do that? There's too much money. I get they want to do these ads and all that shit. They want to do sponsors and all that. But there's so many. They need to start using like Adam and Eve, like these type of actual sexual shit to make this stuff happen. There's a market there. People gotta take advantage of that shit. There's a market in sex. It's there. I don't think people should be. I think they need to make the age like 21. I don't think at 18 you should be able to decide. And that's not my decision. I'm just saying that's my opinion. I don't think you should be 18 and be able to decide. Because when I was 18, I was ready to start like a Tumblr page and start not even like on some crazy shit, but just you're not following the fads. But if it's like your type, if you're a very this type of person and something comes around that you kind of can get with, you'll start trying to do. Like if some OnlyFans came around, there was so many girls that were like, I do like to fuck, I do like to do this, I do like to do that. And then they met somebody that just, and it worked. And now they're getting paid. And they business partners. And then they're making it happen. They're making it happen right now. So, there's too much money in it. I don't know how they can get rid of it.
There's a lot of money in it.
There's tons of money in it. I don't know how you can get rid of it. You can't. I don't even have an OnlyFans. Because I can't imagine paying for like separate different women that I don't even get to hang out with. Maybe at a certain point in my life. Like if I'm single by 40 and I just haven't got it together.
I'm going to bite my tongue on that one.
Hey, look. There's people who have them. And look, you are supporting a young woman out there. Or older woman. Whatever you're into.
She needs books.
She needs books. She needs an Amazon wish list of shit she may not need. But why not? Right? Why not make a little girl's... Everyone always calls them young. Why not make a woman's... wishes come true? Buy her OnlyFans for $30 a month, or you can get a deal where you can pay for like what they do, like a year or some shit. $125. I have looked at the page, but I would like again. That was where it turned me off. Like this year, like last year, when did OnlyFans come out? Like
4 years ago.
4 years ago? Yeah. So when the hype was going on, you went on. You were like, all right, and you were like, wait a minute, I gotta pay. You gotta pay different. I can't. You're gonna be paying $40 for one. All right, jump it. It is hard to date nowadays, but I don't want to share. I don't want to give you $40 and then have to share you with another motherfucker for $40. That doesn't sound right. That sounds strange. That sounds like something strange for a piece of change. I don't want any part of it. If OnlyFans wants to get rid of it, that's their thing. But they're not gonna be taking anything from me because I don't have them. You could check my email too. It ain't up there. I go to I'm cheap. I go to the hub. That's where everyone else goes. All right, I guess the serious shit. Not the serious shit, but
the hottest day in Central Park since 2013.
Right now?
Yeah.
Dude, I was saying on the but the episode before that, I was saying how it's getting hotter in the Midwest or whatever, like 120 or some shit it just recorded. Starting to break records. And when it starts to break records, that's when shit starts to get weird. Like 4 or 5 years ago when records started to break, and then they started going like, oh, this is happening, oh, and this is happening. We getting to that point. All these blackouts in Texas, snowstorms, shit you never seen before. Start getting your domes or your underground shelters. Start finding your underground shelter buddies and shit. Start finding out who you can, or get one of the that you saw that lady who got in that it's like a little round safety thing. It's like a dome, about the size, not the size of this room, but a little smaller. But it's a dome you get in just in case of a tsunami or some shit.
Yeah.
She got a little dog in there and stuff. It's got like everything you need. And I think it floats just in case. I think it floats. It better float. This motherfucker just gonna be rolling around. Cause I think it has like a square thing around it or something. But start finding your buddies. World's coming to an end at some point, right? UFOs, climate change, Korean surgeries.
Got that. You came across a lot of money. What would you do?
I don't know. Nothing, man. There's nothing you could. There's stuff you could do with money nowadays, but does it really ever last you as long as you want it to? Like, you can just go buy some land somewhere and just fucking live off of the land. Buy one car. You could be Steve Jobs, buy fucking hybrids, wear like the same type of outfits every day, just to like conserve the money. You can go medium, where you can kind of do both, but I guess you got to start making that money work for you, or you could just go full blown, spend that shit and don't give a fuck. And then
True.
which a lot of people do. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, about like lottery people losing all their fucking money.
You ever see the documentary on that shit?
Nah, it's too
People
sad,
just
bro.
like, man.
It's so sad, and you're just sitting there thinking, damn, they wasted all that money, all of it. You're like, you're never gonna see any of that money again. Like, that shit is back in the economy. You just went and just gave it right back. Like, there you go. That money's going forever, and now you got to sit on your. Especially if you get so bad to the point where you got to sell everything. Like, you didn't buy like a nice little house and paid, like, you didn't make sure you were good to the point like, let me make sure I'm good if I fuck this up. And if you're trying to live that lifestyle, if you're trying to go that fucking hard. I don't imagine trying to go that hard. That's a hard lifestyle to do. If I ever get into some money, hopefully I'm going to be smart about it. You can't say it because you don't know. You never really know how you're going to feel when that moment comes if you run into some money. Because it's such a once in a lifetime moment. If you work for it, you see it come slowly, but if you see that shit at once, it's like, oh, I got $5 million. I could buy a house, a car, this, that. Next thing you know, you like, oh shit, I only got $1 million left?
Mm-hmm.
And that still seems like, you're like, damn, that's still a lot, but what the fuck did I do with $4 million?
Yep.
You just sitting there feeling stupid. I'm saying this shit like I know. Let me get some million. Let me know how it feels. Oh, actually, I was watching this episode. If you like Rob Dyrdek, there was a podcast that he was on. It's called Wine and Weed. It was actually very good. It was very funny. And if you have never seen a side of him, like, it's just, he drinks his wine on there. They do this thing with like wine. Go check that shit out. Just like Chaz Parliamentary podcast, I'm putting you guys on. Go check out the Wine and Weed podcast, and check out the Rob Dyrdek episode. That's Stilo Brim, and I don't know who the other white dude is. I just found out about it. Okay. Football's gay. We gotta talk about it. They just did like a whole. The only reason this is not important to me, but I bring this up, is because after like this whole black thing happened with the NFL kneeling, everything that went on, and now, and everybody's getting their flowers. I didn't hear all this love during February. Juneteenth, all right, fine. But I have somehow Asian people got a month right away, and they got all these laws passed. Pride people got a month, they've always had a month. But it seems like a lot more people are jumping in on this Pride shit and Asian month shit, and leaving the black people out. And it's kind of fucked up. It's really fucked up. I think there's a little bit of a privilege people are getting to enjoy still. And like kind of not realizing how deep some of this shit goes. Look, football is for everyone. But you would have been saying, just because a white dude came out. If a black dude would have came out, they wouldn't have gave a fuck. It would have been a post. It would have been a nice little post. But now it's fucking NFL. It's the Pride Month. Football is gay. Which is fine. Football is lesbian. Football is beautiful. It's queer. It's life. It's transgender. These are all the words they used at the beginning. Football isn't accepting. It is everything, but it's not accepting. And it hasn't always been for everyone. There was a point when black people weren't even allowed in the fucking NFL. But I guess we should just lay down and say thank you. Sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of that shit. Give black people their flowers before it's too late. They don't want you guys they don't want to put people in chains. But if it comes to it,
God damn.
Eventually the oppressed become the oppressor, man. Or the other way, the oppressor becomes the oppressor. No, that's what's going to happen. The oppressor is going to become the oppressed. It works both ways. You're right. It's one of those that go both ways. I'm just saying, white dude comes out, everybody's all throwing him his shit. They're like, oh, yay. I just thought I should say this. I didn't even know coming out was a thing anymore. Like if I've never had a friend come out to me. My uncle's gay, so if a friend came out, if someone came out to me, I would just be like, all right, that's cool. You know, I try to be supportive, but I didn't know it was that big of a thing anymore. I didn't know like the world still stopped on a dime with this shit. Apparently, it's still a thing. I didn't know people are still hating gay people.
Yeah, and they get hate. They get hate all discriminated on.
I get that, but well, I thought it was the transgenders now. I thought they stopped fucking with the gay people and now they're fucking with like chicks with dicks. Is that what they call them? I don't mean to say it like that, but that makes it sound like a little bit more of like that's the mindset of those people. That's what they call them, and they usually kill them, fight them, stab them, have sex with them, then kill them because they feel ashamed of what they did. So that's funny how I know more about all that stuff than like any other than UFOs. But they be coming up in the news. They be having this shit all over the place. That's what I'm saying. They're the new gays. They're not the victims anymore, I don't think. Except they're not. Guess they don't make them like cakes and shit at bakeries and stuff. That's about it. They don't make you a fucking cake. Go to another bakery. Why would you want them to make you a cake? Why would you want to force them to make you a cake with like the law and shit, and then they do something to your cake? Get the fuck. Go somewhere else where they do cakes and recommend that place.
I feel the same way. I was like, you don't want to make my cake, no problem.
Man, if they don't make, if you go to a place and they don't make the sauce the way you like it, you're gonna be like, here, can you make it with this?
Hit them right in the pocket. No problem.
I mean, if you want to go all Twitter on them, do what you got to do, but be like, fuck this place, go to this place. Don't be like, fuck this place, we're gonna force it, we're gonna take a lawsuit. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I can't say I don't put up fights like that, but it ain't.
Their business that's gonna be hit.
It is. It's they shit, but it is what it is. I'm just saying, give black people their flowers. That's all. That's all. Florida building collapse.
Yeah, you see that shit?
That shit was fucking crazy.
Started with a parking garage, right?
Yo, you know what the funny thing is, when I don't even know how it started, but I know I've heard a lot of the excuse me, sorry. The after stuff about how, or the pre what they were supposed to do, like there was a bunch of there's a lawsuit or something about how the building was starting to crack and it's like 10 years old or 10, 15 past its like prime date or something like that type of shit. Just like there's so many issues with it, it's starting to sink. This has been going on for a long time now. I think there's something going on now about a judge or somebody, a politician that signed off that said the building was okay. There's like shit starting to come up with that now, but when I saw the headline, I was like, it's not saying anything about dead people. So I was like, wait, a building just collapsed? So I had to like dig deep. Like I had to go from like Yahoo to like TMZ to like all these other shit just to like find what actually was going on with the float with that shit. You're sitting home. That's what they said. They heard creaking, cracking. And then next thing you know, you fucking felt the building shaking, and then the shit just started falling. And then next thing you know, you're in a pile of cookie crumbs and shit, and there's a toilet on top of you. I mean, there was some sad shit that happened. They said it was like a kid who they found, but his mom, they couldn't find the mom. And she was like the first victim that they found, and she was dead. But
yeah.
And people, like, they found people, like 99 people last I heard that were alive. But most of the other people, people are still missing. I don't want to be in that situation. I do not want to be in that situation. Something out of a nightmare. When I saw it fall, it looked like a bomb hit the building. That shit just was like crumbled. It was down. I'm trying to find the updates on I just put Florida collapse. Building code.
Yeah.
Building collapse. Oh, is there a video of it?
Nah, I think somebody took a picture before.
Oh, okay. I'm sure somebody was on it. I'm sure somebody was fucking. Somebody was fucking, and that ceiling fan just right on the back in the middle of that situation.
Tore him out the frame.
What?
You got tore out the frame.
Hold on. That's not it. Come on. That's 1981, man. Come on. That ain't it. And, oh, this should keep bringing me to fucking Microsoft. Go to Google. Thank you, man. I don't know why you should keep doing that to me. Collapse. Dry air. It's alright. Florida condo collapse. Just trying to see how many fucking people are still alive or what they found. As the condo collapsed, death toll reaches 16. Workers searching for 147 people will fight dwindling odds and bad weather. That's crazy. Is that me?
Yeah. You found the video?
Nah, it's these ads. This is what I was saying. The Black Mirror shit. There's ads everywhere. You gotta watch 30 seconds of this. 30 seconds. Sound just pops on. I'm not comfortable with. Let me see. Seventh day of scouring wreckage from the Florida condo collapse has resulted in an only sobering news so far. 4 more victims have been found, raising the death toll from the disaster in Surfside to need some more water. To 16. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniel Levine Kavav. I guess that's that motherfucker. Said Wednesday. She said 147 people remain unaccounted for after 55 units of Champlain Tower South crash. 55 units. That was just part of the building.
Gone.
So imagine that you're sitting in another part of the building and there's like a part you can't see it, but if you just walking out the other side of the building and it's something out of a movie, you got to be like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? I'm sure you heard it too. About 139 people accounted for. Oof. But the figure includes the victims killed. Oh, shit. Moving forward, she said, any new victims found will be included in that count, as hundreds of rescuers, some from overseas, keep digging through the precarious mountain of rubble. Some are trying to reconcile hope with realism. Damn, what does that say for me, bro? All these big ass, not even big ass SAT words, but they don't be using those in all these history books. They be using old shit terms.
Oh, they do got a video of it.
Do they? Of it falling?
Fucking right.
Nah, come on. How did that shit falling?
Look.
Oh, it's like a camera. Oh, somebody. They must have saw something happening.
Surveillance
Is that a
camera.
fire?
It's a fire after.
Oh shit! It started a fire.
Of course. Yeah,
Yo, that shit must have been terrifying. Those are people dying, right? Like you're recording that, and in the moment, people are just
getting burnt.
being burnt, crushed. Shit. Looks like somebody bombed it. I think maybe that's what it was about, the 80s. Maybe it's been up since the 80s or some shit. I thought it was the 90s, but maybe it's been the 80s it was up.
Oh, that's crazy, yo.
Sorry.
That's some wild shit.
That's wild. That's some wild shit. That is some wild shit. I never want to imagine what that's like, even if I survive. Like, did anyone from the 9/11, like, from the top floor, like, how does that work? From the top floor of 9/11 when that shit happened? Like,
Everybody died.
are you sure?
Mhm.
Everyone? They didn't find no survivors?
Nah, I was working 9/11.
Damn, nigga, that's scary.
Yeah, there's that.
I don't want to go. We can go into that on the 9/11 episode. I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah,
I don't want to go into that right now. After so many, hundreds
That
of
shit
people.
was
That was thousands
wild.
of people. Tour de France. You saw that lady? They arrested her, supposedly. You saw the Tour de France lady with the sign? Look up the Tour de France crash. Crash. There was this lady trying to show a sign. I think it said something about a grandfather or some shit.
Oh my god.
She seemed like a lady. They arrested her, and she seemed like a lady who just didn't know any better. But supposedly she went on the run, like she was running after this, because they're gonna like
fan with
sue her for
sign
this.
causes huge pile.
Look at it. You see when she gets hit, she gets flung like around a little bit.
Oh my.
They're gonna show like the right angle of it. This is just the beginning part. But you see when she gets hit, Like she was right in the street, and you could see the people before her moved, but she didn't. She was trying to be on the camera. The other people were like focusing on the race.
Yeah, with the yellow sign.
Yeah, but look, watch. They're gonna do it again in slow motion. Like, yeah, I mean, I meant from the top. And now you're gonna see like, it started. It wasn't even the front like I thought. It was a part. It was like, you know, those guys probably won. It's crazy. These people train so long for this shit, and it takes one person to be and you see her standing in the road, and there's slow motion of the person in front of her backing up, taking a recording of them, right there, and then her the other way trying to be on camera.
Oh shit! She need her ass beat.
Look, he backed up. She's standing right there. Oof! Flings her around. She was all right too. I don't. That guy got run over.
Boom.
Nobody got hurt. It's too bad, but that shit is still wild.
Did she dip or she stayed?
I don't. Supposedly she was on the run for like a day. Like she was scared because she was worried what might happen. But they ended up arresting her and they're gonna sue her for it. I feel bad because she seemed like somebody who just didn't understand. Like she was just like, I'm just trying to show my sign. Now if she was acting like a bitch about it, that's different. Like if somebody was like, you got to stand out of the street, lady, and she was just like, no. Or she just kept ignoring.
Right there, she gets
But
hit.
if she didn't know any better, nah, oof. I see that person get run over.
Oh my god.
I don't even know if that was his fucking head or his legs. But it sure looked like it hurt. Imagine you put all that work in to get that shit going, and that happened.
So who won?
I didn't. Who gives a fuck? This happened. This is why this is where the story is. This is where the story is.
I'm saying,
fuck who won.
Did they keep going? Like,
nah, they kept going, I think.
She fucked up that whole race.
Let me see if there was a winner. 2020. They probably didn't. Former Tour de France winner rides on after his dislocated shoulder is put back in following the crash. Yikes.
Shit.
But that was just somebody part of the race.
Oh, they had replacement bikes. Look. That was smart. You see it?
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah.
Brian, go get the fucking bike.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
But your bone is out of your leg. It doesn't fucking matter. Go get the bike.
You know how mad they fucking probably were?
Yeah, but you know what? This is probably just part of the game. They're more angry at the people who won't get the fuck out of the way. They're like, if you don't have a bike, go on the side. If you don't have a bike, go on the side. Get out of the way. These people did train hard for this shit, man.
This guy's walking around with no shoe.
That's a dangerous ass thing, man. You on these little ass bikes.
Right now, she's right there in that cab that she called Uber.
She took that yellow jacket off and shit through the sign. She's like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Took the hat off, took the glasses off, shaved her fucking head like Britney Spears.
Oh, shit, look at that. The bike's actually broke.
Yeah, those things are some of them are made of like good product. I mean, material. But some of them will break from like hard hits like that, getting flung over. Excuse me. I need some more water. Yeah, nah, it doesn't seem like there's a winner. If there is, then...
Bro, that bike that we just seen...
Yo, I'm on Microsoft blog again. What the fuck? What about it? Oh, how much? Those are expensive bikes.
$15,000.
Those are expensive.
She's gonna get the
bikes.
ball suit off of her.
All the bikes they broke, the money that went into those events.
15 racks.
And then the fact that she ran after. Never run, guys. Never run. Unless you know you can handle it.
Wow, she's...
Tour de France winner. Stop doing it like that, man. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, she fucked up big time. Big time.
All right, so they're only showing 2021. Unless it's still going on. Is there like, I don't know. Is it one race or is it a couple of days?
Is it?
Nah, the third stage of this year's Tour de France looked benign on paper A simple sprint stage, the first opportunity for the fastest bike riders in the world to duke it out. In the end, it proved to be a decisive day for the riders, targeting general classification, perhaps one of the most influential in terms of this GC that we will see in the race overall. There were some riders who won small in terms of, I hope this is not old. Oh, it says 2021. All right. Where's the winners? All right, winners. Without a doubt, no, it's not. It says without a doubt, the day's best performing GC rider was Richard Carapaz, Inicio Granaderos. The Ecuadorian managed to make it. I'm not Spanish, so if I'm not pronouncing it right, go fuck yourself. People would be like, I'm not Spanish, all right? I don't know your little lingo. I'm trying to learn. The Ecuadorian managed to navigate the hectic final and finish in the first group across the line. He lost no time to Matthew van der Poel. Alpin. These fucking names are out of this world. Second overall. So I guess Richard Carapaz won.
Shit.
And I guess all the losers were the motherfuckers who didn't win. No, I guess the losers were the people who got in that accident. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro. That
That
bike
shit
that I
had
just
to been
looked,
scary as fuck.
$15,000 that bike cost.
Imagine people who put their last little bit of money in that shit just to go ride in the Tour de France. Tour de France.
That is crazy.
I've seen videos where they run into cars, like people are in the lane, and they see them coming, and they'll block them, and you just see them start getting hit. It's not like funny. It's just it's weird. It's crazy just watching them all just pile up. It's like clone after clone of a bike rider flying over. What time we at, Mike?
She's probably like, I'm sorry. Shit, almost 45.
What do we at exactly? I gotta see.
4-3.
All right. All right, guys, we're gonna try to knock this out really quick now. The Delta variant. Watch your ass. It's coming for you. Just be careful.
You think that there's...
They're saying it's coming over here, man. They're saying it's going to come up. They're saying in other countries that people are getting it and they're vaccinated, but it's not as much people dying. So you got to get vaccinated. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You think they're using the scare tactic just to get the rest of
They're
people?
saying it kills people more. They're saying they're saying the people that it was supposed to wipe off the first time is most likely going to wipe off now if they didn't get vaccinated. So like people with existing conditions that were like lucky might not be so fucking lucky this time because I don't know what the rate is, but I don't even pay attention to that shit. I just listen to these little tidbits of what I get because otherwise I'm gonna fall back into that. I'm trying to go in a good direction right now. I'm trying to say.
Is there a list that we can sign people up for?
To what? For what?
The waiting list.
Oh shit! Nah, man, no waiting list. No waiting list.
That shit is crazy.
You walk into your local CVS and do what you gotta do. I don't see that. I don't know. I thought it was a scare tactic too, but they're saying it's happening. They're saying it's happening in Israel or whatever.
We just started opening up, but you know what? I'm not surprised because everything just opened up.
But that's the
Flu
problem.
season
Everyone's
is right
saying
around
that.
the block.
Everyone's saying that.
Flu season is right around the block.
How you gonna put the cap back on the bottle? Everyone's back out. Everybody who wanted
People
to be
were
free.
running around saying we outside.
and they were allowed to say that because the government said you can go back outside. So, good luck for putting that genie back. That motherfucker's wild, and he's letting it hang out. He don't care. It's gonna be a wild summer. My grandmother gave me the spiel. She wasn't good for the aggressiveness, but now she's like, you could kill me. You could kill me. Get the vaccine. You can get it and kill me. And I'm just sitting there like, that ain't cool. You can't do that. You can't bully people into getting it. She got vaccinated too. But then she said, how do you know if it's going to last long enough for me? And then I was like, in my mind, I was like, how do I know it's going to last long enough for me? But you can't really say that shit. You just got to kind of take it and go on with it. But I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good. It was a good conversation. I'm going to get it when I decide to get that shit. Just like everybody else. All right. And then I'm just going to throw my stocks out. Just watch your ass. Delta's out there. It's not here yet, I don't guess, but just keep an eye out. Wear your masks. Take precaution. Don't eat any COVID. Don't eat any COVID. I don't know what word to use. I don't want to say COVID vaginas. That sounds
They out there.
Don't lick any COVID monkeys or COVID vagina or COVID dicks. I don't know. Keep it out of your mouth. People are out here, man. People have been waiting to fuck. People have been waiting. Come on. You know it. I know it. People have been waiting to get out here. They waiting to spread their seeds, spread their diseases. It's out here.
Motherfuckers were doing it when we were on lockdown.
Yeah, but that was a lot of people having COVID kids, and this is post-COVID kids with a little AIDS dashed in there. AIDS is gonna come back again. No, I'm just playing. Gonna need Fauci again. All right, I'll throw some of my. I haven't been doing good in stocks right now. I've been trying to get my money right because I got an apartment, so I'm trying to make sure I don't fucking lose that. Electric cars are up right now. What's today's 6/30/2021? Stocks. My electric I only have $10 in some of these, but they're up. They're up $1, $2 for me. So if you put a little bit more money in that, some of them are $40 right now. Some of them are in less. So if you put a little money into it, it's gonna go up. I made like $10, $15 on electric cars, like one per stock. 14 on one, 12 on another. Churchill Capital, which is one I got from somebody else on Instagram. That one is pretty low. I think I'm up like $20 on that one right now. Gold, run for the hills. That shit ain't been right since 2013. I'm down like $9. See, like everything's starting to balance out. I'm getting a nice little dose of reality with some of this shit.
Gas is going up.
Oh, you keep reminding me. I gotta go get a gas thing. I'm gonna go get a gas tank. A gas. What the fuck are they called?
Gas is going up.
A gas can. And I'm gonna have to put some gas on the side.
Yeah.
I'm a little terrified because I hear people are around and they're going to places and people saying they're out of gas. I remember what it was like with Sandy, because my mother, we had to go fill the mini. We had to get online. You had to go on a certain day. That was like the government had to do that. Like you had to do on a certain day. That like your last, like your digit and your license plate and your last name or some shit. That was crazy. But I mean, we ended up getting some gas. We were lucky. Usually pretty fucking lucky. Tilray, which I was talking about, not doing too good with that. It's jumping around right now. I'm not gonna be confident with that one. Now I'm starting to learn a little bit more on hand now because they're doing a share split or some shit. Or a stock dilution, some shit. It's one of these terms, but they're gonna. It made the stock jump from. I was losing $4, $5, then it was like 9, 10, 15, and then it went to $4. I was plus. I was $4 up, then I was $8 up, and then that shit went back to $6, $7. Now it's at $8. So. $8 down, so I'm losing money on that one. So I wouldn't. That's the weed company that they just merged with a financial company to help them out. But I'm learning about all this stock term shit for whatever they're doing, because that's starting to fuck with whatever money I have in it. So yeah, and Bitcoin's they're under attack. China's going after Bitcoin. That made the price jump, fall. It's probably a good time to get in if it's supposed to go up. I think it's only going to help it get better, though. Bitcoin, it has to be a thing. It has to be. You see how it fucks with all the other ETFs. So next episode, I'll try to have some shit on that. I've been a little busy, so I haven't been able to get you guys up on everything updated. But that's the podcast. Episode 19, I think. I can't believe I'm at 19 already. Wow. Can't wait till I'm at like fucking 25, 30. We're going for the fucking moon, guys. This is it. Content coming. Trust me. It's coming. Getting there. We getting there. All right, this is it. That's it. I don't have anything to say. Goodbye. Enjoy yourselves.